Hello again, YouTube. This is the Captain with another entry from the Chronicles. Today we are going to be going over how to complete the Ulduar Raid Part 4, which is going to include how to beat the raid boss Mimirin, or Mimiron, as some people call him. First of all, as you noticed, I appeared right here at the beginning of the tram. You get on this tram, you go through the door, you activate this pedestal there, and it'll take you to the far end of the tram, which will lead you directly to the area where Mimron is. And you just exit onto the right side, excuse me. You want to make sure not to fall off or exit onto the left side, whereas you will fall off and die. So you want to be careful. And as you are seeing here, once you get to the end of the rail, the whole entire tram will actually lift into the sky in reverse directions. So when you are done, you can just go right back on it and head back to the other direction. Anyhow, you're going to notice that as you are here, you are in the Spark of Imagination, which is where Mimiron is. And whenever you enter this area, you'll get to this little pedestal teleporter here, and you'll notice that you can teleport back to the entrance, or excuse me, back to the beginning of the tram. If you have completed the areas and arenas before this area, then you'll be able to teleport back to those respective places. I just teleported straight here, so I don't have those options available. And as you continue on into the Spark of Imagination, you have here these stairways. You have to cross this ring that surrounds this arena, and you'll notice all these little bomblings. Make sure that you just walk right through the middle of them. Try not to get in their way, or they can cause you damage and will attack you, as you saw there. Anyhow, as you come in here, you'll notice Mimiron here working on his machine. You'll notice that as you enter and he sees you, the doorways here will close off, and I believe you have to attack him in order for this arena area to start. And he's up on there, so I'm going to use a distance attack, ranged attack, get his attention. He's going to go through his dialogue. As I mentioned, the doorways collapse there, or barrier off there. Now, defeating Mimiron is in 4 stages. The first stage here, you have to defeat the miniature Leviathan that you fought there in the beginning. And as a level 100 or greater, you'll notice obviously that it is fairly easy to defeat, which will send that portion back into his little chamber there. The second phase, phase 2 here, is going to drop a mechanical head that you will have to defeat. Excuse me, no, I am wrong on that. As you will notice here, this chamber comes up and generates the second phase, which is the body armor here. At the end of these phases, all 3 of these pieces will be put together, and you will have to fight it as one large gladiator style machine. He introduces his dialogue there. He'll jump down into the machine. It arms itself with 2 cannons. You're going to want to make sure that you just defeat this again as soon as possible, as quick as possible, using all of your skills here. And as a level 100, you'll find it not necessarily easy, but less difficult than the other arenas and bosses. So, and these individual pieces will die fairly quickly comparatively. So then you have defeated there the base, you've defeated here the body, and then he's going to jump up after his dialogue and jump into this mechanical head that comes down as an aerial unit. Now this is a little bit trickier because it doesn't actually explain this, and you have to kind of figure it out on your own. But in order to defeat him, yes, you can use ranged attacks, but the way to defeat him permanently is there will be bots, these assault bots that generate. You will want to defeat these guys and loot them. You'll find in there that he is carrying a magnetic core. You want to go ahead and target the aerial unit, activate the core that is in your inventory, and you will see here that the aerial unit will be drawn to that unit. Now I accidentally threw it here in the middle where he can't actually come all the way to the ground, but if you're facing an obscure location where you can just throw it out in the middle of the room, then he'll be grounded there to that spot. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw this one out here. Oh, excuse me. It went into the middle anyway. It looks like I had already defeated the aerial unit. So now the fourth phase here is this body unit is going to attach to the base, and the head is going to come down and attach to the body, and then you'll have to defeat it as one unit. Now personally, I always try to take out these cannons first because they seem to do the most damage. So I try to target the command unit here and then just attack that first and foremost. Take out the cannons there, and then the base follows suit. And there you have it. That's Mimiron. And as an engineer, you can obviously mine this machine for parts, and then on top of that you get that cache there. Now in here you'll obviously have the chance to capture the fragment of Valinir. You have our overcharged capacitor. Mimiron also drops a pet, which it doesn't look like he dropped this time, but that is how you defeat him. Now once you defeated him, you can go ahead and go right back out the door you came in, head back up the stairs to the tram station, get back on the tram, and head right back into the chamber where you came from. Well, this was a little bit shorter of a video than my previous ones, but I felt that it needed to have its own segment just because it is a little bit more complicated. But if you, like the others, appreciated the video and would like to see me create more, please like and share and comment what you'd like to have done as a tutorial or walkthrough. If you have any advice as to something that you think that could be a little better, just let me know. Like I said, I'm just starting out, and I would love to hear anything you guys have to say. Thank you guys, and have a great day.